literally a year overdue, but I wanted to quickly tell you my clearing story. Okay, so I wanted to study like dentistry, maybe medicine, but really my heart was set on dentistry. I knew I wanted to go in some sort of healthcare profession, and I knew medicine wasn't for me. I wouldn't be able to handle the pressure, someone else's life being in my hand, the hours and stuff. So I wanted to really boost people's confidence in terms of teeth. Like, that's a health profession that's always going to be needed. So I was like, yeah, if I'm going to university, let me do this thing properly. Let me do a course that's never gonna not be in demand. Okay, so GCSEs came now. I did triple science. The only banging sciences that I had was now maths. That's not actually a science, but it's considered a science by everyone. And physics. Who was doing that for A-levels? It wasn't me. No, maths is a completely different ball game. Sorry, because I did IGCSE, so it had A-level content within it, and I just knew, no, it was never going further. Physics. The irony is that my course now, it has physics in it, but I was just like, no, I'm not. I'm trying to get A stars for A-levels, so no, thank you. So I was like, I'm really stuck here. Like, what do I do? So I did humanity-based subjects, like the ones I got my A's in. So I got an A in business. Jesus, this was time ago. I'm old, you know. I got an A in business. I got an A star in English, so I did English literature. I didn't study psychology, but because of my other grades in like history, yeah, I got B in history, so I don't know what that has to do with psychology, but they let me study psychology in my sixth form, yeah. So I studied psychology, geography, English literature, and economics. The economics is supposed to be like the substitute for business, because not a lot of schools offer business as a A-level. So yeah, those were my 4 A-levels, and I was like, okay, now that this is the route that God has taken me down, I'm gonna have to do preliminary dentistry or medicine. So if I went into preliminary medicine, I was always gonna change to dentistry. I planned on like doing 4 for dentistry and then 1 for preliminary med. The predicted grades now, they came, I got predicted 3 A's and a B, so everything was good. Like, that's fine to get into preliminary courses, but of course they still wanted me to take my UK CAT. Why was my score, what's like a good score, 600 or something? It's out of 800. I can't even remember. I removed that thing from my mind ASAP, because that really can get somebody down, you know. But I did not get 600. I got like slightly off 600. I can't remember what it is. I'm being honest, like I will tell you what it is. I'm not ashamed, because where I am now is fine. Yeah, okay, so what now? Like, God, I'm trying here, please help me. So I was like, okay, I can't apply to them. The sixth form wouldn't even let me. You know, when they're just moving mad like that, they don't let you apply for a certain course, even though it's your life. It's like, okay, it's fine, don't worry, I'll just do nothing. No, okay. So I looked at other healthcare professions. I was in choir practice one day, and I was just looking on the NHS website, like, oh, okay, what other healthcare professions are gonna land me a job straight away? And I saw radiography. I was like, what's this? Like, I've never heard of someone being a radiographer before. Obviously, radiography, radiation, x-rays and so on. So I was like, oh, yeah. I said, that sounds sweet. I can do this. Like, this sounds straightforward, simple. What are the entry requirements? 3 Bs. That is cool. I was like, okay. And you need to take 1 science. I was like, oh, what now? Like, who sent me? Anyway, so I'm looking at it now. I'm like, okay. Oh, praise God, they consider psychology and geography, most of the unis that do it, they consider them a science. I was like, God, you stop. Like, you're so good to me. So everything was good. Only 21 unis do radiography. I was like, okay. Most of it was like University of Bangor, something, somewhere far, Scotland, Kiel, all of this. I said, no, like, I don't want to be in London, but I don't want to be that far. So Exeter and Cardiff, Russell Group universities. I was like, cool, let me apply to them. They're not that far and they're well known. Well, actually, people don't really know about them unis. Do your research, man. You should know about them. They're good unis. Not for us, but in general. So I applied to them. I got my conditional offers for both of them. Everything's good. They both required interviews, but my heart was set on Cardiff. When I went to the interview for Exeter, I was like, I do not like this place. I had a horrible vibe just as soon as even me getting there was a problem, like with my coach and stuff like that. I was just like, this place is just negativity. Like, I had to stay in a hotel because they put my interview so early. Like, it was just a negative stigma attached to me going to Exeter, but nevertheless I still decided to put it as my first choice because it's higher up than Cardiff. Cardiff now, I see, oh yeah, you've got a conditional place. I was like, okay, it's all good. Results day, guys, I got A, B, C, C, because I did 4. And then I called them up. I was like, sorry, what is this conditional subject to something? Why is it still saying that? When I've got my results, like, I should be accepted now. They were like, oh no, because you didn't actually get 3 Bs. Come on. Don't even take the mick. I got an A, a B, and a C, if you want to just consider 3 of them. What do you mean? I'm sure the points add up to 3 Bs. Yeah, but no, we specifically want 3 Bs or higher. I was like, okay, so what do you want me to do now? Like, do I have the place or not? What's going on? And then they're saying, oh, we're waiting for other people to confirm whether they want their space with Cardiff, and then if not, then we'll accept you. Because this course is so like niche that they accept maybe 48 students onto it. So it was tight. It was a tight situation, guys. I was like, okay, when can you let me know by? Because otherwise I need to be looking through clearing for other places. Why did they now tell me the 24th of August, something like that? I don't remember what date that was when I did my A-levels. Basically the end of August. It's like, there's not going to be any more spaces in university for me to even study this course, because 1, there's only 21 universities that do it. 2, they all accept small amounts, like 50 to 60 students onto it. And 3, in general, courses go quickly for any university. So I wasn't about to just go to, let me not slag off any universities, but a rubbish university to study one Higi Haga course because they made me wait until the 24th of August. So I was like, well, that's not good enough. I was like, sorry, there's nothing we can do. So I now just sat there crying. I said, God, I came with these results as the last born child, no A star in my A levels out of my 4. Mum, I really didn't want to do 4. You knew that though. Maybe it would have been sweeter, but I don't blame you, it's myself. Anyway, I now can't even present a university to my family because my offer is still pending. It's like, rah, okay. God, please, you need to help me sort this out. So I started applying to things online now, because whilst I was at school, I was like, yeah, I got into my university, it's cool, I'm going to study radiography. Everything was all good. Then I got home and I saw this and I was like, what? I even had time to be helping other people with finding their clearing spaces when me, I didn't have my own. I was fuming. So I decided to apply for foundation pharmacology, anything health related, because I was determined. So I can't remember the exact universities I applied to, but I remember Southampton was one of them, and that's a good university. So I applied to them for foundation pharmacology and went to sleep. I applied to...
For goodness sake, I can't remember the university.
I think it was Nottingham, I'm not even going to lie. I think I applied to Nottingham for Orthoptics. I need to search that up because I need to check if that's the uni that actually does it. But I applied to all Russell Group universities. So I was like, by force, through this clearing, I will get into a Russell Group university. I'm not wasting time. Orthoptics, not optometry. And then I applied to Cardiff as well for optometry. Cardiff required a phone interview and they were like, oh, we haven't got any spaces, but if you could just briefly tell me why you want to study optometry. Then I just told them the links between the eyes and diabetes, a family experience with cataracts, and just in general in terms of my interest in healthcare and wanting to better people's lives and make sure that their experience with healthcare is not negative like I have personally experienced with someone with a health condition. So I told her all of that stuff and she was like, okay, yeah, that sounds really interesting. She hung up the phone. Just like, if someone does drop out, we will get back to you, but we only accept 20 people onto this course. I went to sleep, I was like, God, I've done the best I can do, like, I leave the rest to you. I woke up the next morning, I see I've been accepted to do foundation pharmacology. I said, okay. I saw that Orthoptics as well, they had accepted me. I was like, well. And I got a call later on the day, like, exactly. I wish I had the screenshots, but my phone cleared. I should have done this last year, yeah. But I promise you, like, 24 hours to the dot, when I realised that I did not have a space with Cardiff University, that is when Cardiff called me up for optometry and said, yeah, we were really impressed by your interview and we just want to offer you a place onto this course. They accept 20 people, guys, and I got a space through clearing. And the entry requirements, I kid you not, for optometry are like AAB. Your girl got ABCC. Yeah. Are you going to tell me that's not good? Are you going to tell me that's not good? So guys, like, I was blessed. I was blessed with 3 different options there. One of them happened to be the university that I actually wanted to go to anyway, because when I came to my interview for radiography, I just knew that I liked Cardiff as a place to come to university, whereas the other ones I didn't go to any of the open days or whatever. I didn't go to any open days for anything. So I was attached to Cardiff. Then I search it up. Is Cardiff not the best for optometry? Number 1 as a university. Is Cardiff not a Russell group? I said, wow, God, you're spoiling me. I was just like, thank you so much. I looked at job prospects, 100% guaranteed after you finish this degree. I was just like,
So yeah.
What I'm basically telling you guys is, do not give up. This happened in the space of 24 hours for me. One, I believe because my family is a prayerful family, so we're all praying about it, and I just left it to God. Just make sure you do your research, have your backup options now, sort it out today. I'm gonna post this today. I'm not looking cute or anything, but I'm just gonna post this. I'm not saying plan to fail or plan for the worst, but just be prepared for that situation, and be open-minded is another tip that I'll give you, because I was so stuck on dentistry and then I was upset that I can't even do radiography. But I honestly think that although radiography, it was free, yeah, like they would have paid for my first year of tuition, which is debt-free, I don't mind. In terms of the money that I'm gonna earn back by working as an optometrist compared to a radiographer, I'm good over here. I don't mind that they dropped me. I do not mind. I'm happier with this course. This is not to discourage anyone that wants to do radiography or...
What's that other thing that's like radiography?
Therapeutic radiography.
Diagnostic imaging, radiography, therapeutic, clinical.
Whatever. This is not to discourage anyone that wants to do those things. Those are amazing courses as well. But I'm just happy that I ended up here, and I'm actually not just accept an answer as it is. Do you know what I mean? So I could have just sat there and been like, okay, I'll wait until the 24th of August and just cried my eyes out like, yeah, I don't have a university place, but I might have one. No, I did not accept that. I had to look for other options. Don't think that your grades are all it is. Like, I was predicted 3 A's and a B. Did I get that? No. But did I end up going on a course which had higher grade requirements than my grades? Yes. So it's still possible. At the end of the day, they were persuaded by my on-the-phone interview. They hadn't even met me in person to see how bubbly and lively I am. So if you're really passionate about something, you have a genuine interest in it, and you know what you're talking about, I genuinely believe that you're sorted. Don't have rubbish grades as well though. Like, pattern up, guys. Make sure that you work hard if you need to repeat or whatever you're doing. But just know that grades are not the be all and end all. But I wish you all the best of luck. Anyone that's coming to Cardiff University to study optometry or anything, let me know, because I'll probably be in first year with you. So yeah, all the best, guys, and God bless. Make sure you stay prayerful as well.